Hi guys, in this video we're going to talk about a very important topic. Now when we usually associate with the term Kalki Avatar, we talk about how it is going to destroy all evil. And the most important evil in the Kali Yuga is that of religious scams. Now when we speak about everything, when we hear things around us, when we read things in the newspaper, we see a lot of articles and videos where people claim that they have seen God, and the most funniest part is some people claim that they are God. So with all these, what does God really mean? As per the Bhagavad Gita, it is not an individual definition. It is as per the Bhagavad Gita, what does God really mean? Now we see lot of quotes such as believe in God and God will save you, and God is always kind to its devotees. Now I repeat again, this definition is as per the Bhagavad Gita, which says that any supreme being, where we can call it as an immortal soul, will never be attached to a mortal soul. Now what do we mean by this definition? Now you, me and all human beings, we can be classified as mortal beings. We have a finite nature, whereas the supreme being has an immortal soul. So the one difference between mortal and immortal is that of mental weakness. Now this mental weakness is very common in mortal souls based on our desires. Now if you notice, in some people, they would have a mental weakness to women. Some people will have a mental weakness towards alcohol, some to certain types of food, and there are other men who exploit another's weakness. And that is why, like a famous entrepreneur once said, a successful entrepreneur is someone who exploits other human beings' weakness and gives something in return to cover that up. So this is exactly how in many ways the entire world during the Kali Yuga revolves. So here man has some sort of fear on how he's going to lead his or her life, on what they are going to do in their life, and what are the aspirations of an individual. Now in this fear, if we place something known as God and you pray to God and God will help you, a fearful and a frightened man falls for it. But here in the Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned that if an immortal soul is going to help a mortal soul as per their prayings or their teachings, then it would mean that the supreme soul is being attached. Now, if someone is attached to anything, a person, a belief, or a superstition, or an action, thereby they become just a mortal human being like yourself and me. So here in the Bhagavad Gita, we talk about Krishna, or we talk about Vishnu, or now we talk about Kalki Avatar. All their acts, Krishna acting as Arjuna's chariot driver, or Kalki Avatar acting as the person who is going to redeem the entire world, they are not acting out of their will, but they are acting according to the force of nature that commands them to act in a certain time. And that is why the Bhagavad Gita says whatever happens to us in life, be it good, be it bad, it is all the turn of a certain time period that is bound by the karmic actions we once performed. And hence the idea of when someone says that God, yes, I have seen, it is actually not the God that they really have seen, due to the fact that God being seen is only that of an individual who has seen the light but not yet seen the sun. So therefore, in this video, what we have tried to communicate through the Bhagavad Gita's definition of God is that no matter how many people have a lot of scams such as religion, such as mantras, and a lot of beliefs and superstitions, they are all only to feed one man's fear and not really to help a man move forward in life. To help a man move forward in life, the one advice that the Bhagavad Gita gives is to know yourself, and thereby you would know what you really need and not act as per what you want, as wants are driven by desires and ego. And that's the theme of this video and the third part of the 13th chapter in the Bhagavad Gita. Now I would see you guys in the next video. Until then, it is goodbye, and of course, thank you for watching.